Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Christopher and this is Clay.
Hey.
And we have both some new things and also some reminders of what is coming up for Capstone. So we're going to jump right into it with have we put anything out about this at all?
Not yet.
Okay.
We are going to do a lot more with it. We just got our mass production copy right here
Yeah.
for Rising Cultures.
Yeah, so it is loading on the boat very soon. We're arranging that right now. It will be here around March or so.
Right after round Gamma, hopefully just in time.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah.
awesome.
So you'll see some media coverage of it coming. Although if you do look it up, you can see that Rado said it was his Civ game of 2025 because it did originally come out at Essen, and then of course it's a localization for us, a partnership with Hook. This is the first thing that we've done with Hook, right?
Yeah, this is a
Yeah.
groundbreaking thing for Capstone. I'll be honest, I've been trying to work with these guys for quite some time, and Chris comes along, and we're in Essen. He's like, "Yeah, I'm meeting with Hook, and we're looking at a couple different games to do with them." So I don't know what happened, but
Who knows?
he figured it out. This is the first one, really. It's a two-player game,
Yeah.
Civ game, obviously, but there's 4 Civs in the box. And what's really cool is, yes, it's a two-player game, but with this game box, you can play 2 separate games, so like up to 4 people.
Yeah,
one game box,
we did that side by side yesterday. It was fun. I played Egyptians.
which look so cool. That's like one of the more advanced factions in the box. I was Rome. For Capstone lovers is very vanilla. For that, I wanted to feel the pain of like what you guys were going on, you and Rob were playing, but Rome is a great entry level point to this game.
Yeah. So multi-use cards, fairly easy to learn. The hardest thing is going to be that each faction does its own thing and it has its own cards that does stuff. Looking forward to this one coming very, very soon. And yeah, 2 players.
I just remember
Yeah.
when we played it before, but like that I forgot about when before you even play the game, you have to make some decisions, and they're hard decisions right off the bat, like without even playing the game. Like during setup is hard decisions.
I made a massive mistake yesterday.
So you can shoot yourself
Yeah,
in the foot
yeah.
real fast.
Yeah.
So
Still won because I made a lot of buildings, but yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That's
So
definitely-
that's coming. Looking forward to sharing that with everybody.
This will be $30 price point too. So
Yeah, part of our 2-player line. Very excited to share that. Let's go to the next thing, the thing that this is sitting on, which is Up or Down. You know, this has already been out. This has been doing really well for us. We're excited that it is doing so well. We're going to be adding more to that card line. I don't want to say any more about that right now, although artwork is done.
yeah,
You'll see soon.
it's
And-
super
and
exciting.
We'll try to do another recap soon, as soon as we have timelines nailed down. We're trying to improve how we communicate our timelines to everybody.
We want to have stuff to show you. That's
Right.
like the most important thing, because it's boring to talk about it without showing it.
So why am I coming back to Up or Down? Well, Up or Down went on to BGA last month. It is a premium game now, but we thought that that was the best format for that so that it can also be part of Arena. If you're not playing Arena yet, we would love to see your scores and what you're doing with it. We like seeing the tournaments that are already happening. I saw that there's a French tournament that was going on. It's neat to see the different things that are happening with the community. We've been sharing that information with our partner Abacus Spiele on how the game's doing. They're very excited to see the game out there because this is also their first foray into Board Game Arena too. So check it out. Let us know if you're on Board Game Arena and how you're playing. We are always looking for more people who have that alpha status. We have a couple games on there we could share with you so that those games can get through approval and get to the wider audience too. So
yeah, hit us up, Alpha Gamers.
yeah.
We need some help on Bounty Partners. We got one person. We just need one more.
and then that will be moving from alpha to beta. The next thing is, so we're going to need to switch to overhead in a second, but as you know, Angel Share is finally coming.
We changed a lot with this game.
Yeah. So it is finally coming, finally going to be here. Just want to show here, and that's why I put them in this, some of the wooden components that you'll get in the final version of the game. All this is, well, not the barrels, but everything else is screen printed wooden components that are coming with it. We changed the map so that it was focused on Kentucky and not the Midwest. That is just the difference between a German person doing the original map and then us saying, Yeah.
Wait a
By the
second.
way, there wouldn't be this random distillery that you would care about in Cleveland. No shade on Cleveland, but
It's cold up there.
right.
I just think, yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but we brought the focus
Just
back
kidding.
on the one side to Kentucky rather than random places around the Great Lakes a little bit. So this will be in our warehouse in the next week or so.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
anticipating the first week of February. This is with some extra delay time.
yeah,
It's already entering the port, so we should have it relatively soon. Probably around that first week, and we'll get all those orders shipped out. We have a few people. If you're watching it, this is the final game from that we have pre-orders for from our old website,
yeah.
and we can finally say goodbye to the old website.
Yeah.
Cannot wait. Been
Yeah.
loving Shopify. It's such an easy platform. Hope you guys have enjoyed that experience as well. I could go on. I could go on.
Yeah,
a tangent
Shopify's
on it. I could-
Shopify has been way better.
That's like my jam.
Not giving out random 1 cent games that we would find and had to correct. So hopefully you haven't had your order. Shopify's just better. We don't have to do random things to your orders anymore. All right.
Pirates, we've got the restock coming with that. That's with Angel Share in the same container, but it's the fully loaded Pirates, like all of the expansions. A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Bottom
And
Shelf Board Game also adds, before you move on,
Yeah.
Cleveland rocks.
Cleveland does.
I've
rock.
heard it does.
Yeah, it does.
I
Yeah.
think Drew Carey said that
Yeah.
time. One time before he was on The Price is Right.
I mean, there's some great board game stores up there. I'm not going to call out any in particular, but I've visited a few, and they have some great board game stores up there, including a couple cafes too. So yeah, if you're up there and you're a board gamer,
Yeah.
or if you're just passing through, Cleveland has some wonderful stuff. So coming back to Pirates, though, I was enjoying Bermuda too much, and that's why it's not here today. I forgot to take it. So Bermuda is a small box expansion that is coming for this. We'll probably have to do something with it, maybe do a playthrough with at least part of it so you can see that expansion.
Yeah.
That includes some of the fan influence cards and a slight change to the solo mode, as well as a different way to play the game in general. So
I think it'll be a nice fit. It's a very small package, relatively speaking to this box size. But
Yep.
I remember when we played Commanders, I got trounced. You should check that video out. But it's a plug and play. I mean, like once you put it in, it's there. So,
yeah. I caught this one last night.
Sounds
I've
good.
been showing some people. If you are a fan of Tableau building games where you have a fixed grid, we played this one. Clay eked out the victory on our previous play. It's a great game by Tomasz Holak. And if you like frogs, I know that people have just enjoyed the frog illustrations.
It comes with the promo too when you order it from us. Or it's not really a promo, it's just like an upgraded component.
Yeah.
The jumping frog is wood.
Yeah, and this will be another one that you might see on Board Game Arena later this year too.
Yeah, hopefully. I played that with my wife. She's not much of a gamer, and she really enjoyed that experience. So
That's awesome.
yeah, it was a good time.
Anything else you want to say about Pawnscape?
I like it.
Okay.
I do like it.
All right. Do we have the visual for the expansion on this?
I can pull that right up.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, it has to be ready to go.
Yeah, it has to be ready to go. So we're just going to talk about this real quick. We have confirmation on this for the people who love Tea Garden, and I know I've gotten a couple of those emails. The expansion is coming. We're going to have that this spring. You'll be seeing more on that. We'll put when it is actually ready to be delivered. We will have all the pre-order information up.
Yep, that's coming. That'll be around the same time as I think Rising Cultures will come first, and then we'll do Tea Garden once we finalize that shipment information for it.
And there is a restock because I know people have asked about that too. There will be a restock of the base game, and you'll be able to get that through your local store or us too.
That's coming in February as well.
Yeah.
The base game is February.
Base game's February.
Yep. That's all right.
In here, why don't you talk about this while I grab some things out of this to show over here?
Yeah, so Aquaria, we just recently released this one around the U.S. through distribution. So now that's getting out there. This is a great 1 to 4 player game from Tomasz Holak. And I gave one of my good friends' neighbors is an aquarist. He likes to build aquariums in his house. and he's like, "This is cool. It's an aquarium simulator. I didn't know they did that." So he was pretty excited about it. But we just got this out. It's a nice combo game. Tons of different fish cards. You're trying to meet at the end of each round. You want to have your different knobs pointing in the right direction based on whatever the round it is. So some pretty cool combos going on in this one. This is the first partnership game that we've done with Delicious Games. We're talking with them closer and looking at other titles with them as well. So hopefully that relationship continues to grow, and hopefully you guys like Aquaria.
And we have another joke, as
Okay.
usual, of course.
Okay.
It looks fantastic.
Fantastic. Is that bottom shelf?
Duh.
Okay. I thought I had put Luna in here. Evidently, I punched everything out, read the rules, and left that one at home too. But we do want
He's
to.
playing all the games.
That's
That's what Chris does.
Well,
I'm just kidding with you.
well, here's why it's important. Actually, what part of what is coming with all this? If you haven't seen us talk about Capstone Crew, I've been working on scripts for that.
Yeah.
So we are trying to make all of our conventions in alignment. So if you're going to work for us at conventions, or if you see our people who are demoing for us at conventions, they're going to have these scripts and so I've been playing through the games and making sure that we have a way to understand the games that is the same for everybody. So with that, Capstone Crew, they're going to be digging into Luna. You're going to see Luna available at Dice Tower West, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have that there. Probably most of these games are gonna go to Dice Tower West that we're talking about.
Yeah. So Luna's great. If you haven't had a chance yet to check it out, in the next couple weeks you'll start seeing more content from different people coming out, new videos and so forth. I just sent out some copies to different media outlets, and you'll be able to see and dig into that from hopefully your favorite outlet. By the way, let us know who you might want to see content from that we haven't covered. We tend to try to get a wide breadth of people involved in covering our games.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
And if you're interested in joining the Capstone Crew at conventions, we have a nice benefit package that we put together. Just reach out to us and we'll get that information to you. So we're always looking to grow our team.
This one also is sitting at my house, and I gave. Well, sometimes what happens, like with our demo copies at the store, is they get given out to media too. So this is an unopened one. Sorry for the glare on the package, but what I wanted to mention about this is my favorite. This is my personal favorite game of ours that we released last year, and we are getting pretty close to being sold out in the warehouse.
It's gonna go.
Yeah, so not that we won't necessarily reprint, but I don't know when that time is right now. So if you're going to get a copy, now is a good time to make sure that you get a copy. This is a game by, I'm going to say Mikkel. I almost said Michael. I mean, it's
Michael.
But he is a friend of Tomasz Holak, and Tomasz did the solo on it. And it is a nice game of optimizing when you're going to do things, either manufacturing your wood products or regrowing the forest or doing those things at the right time so that you can. The artwork on it, I think the artwork is great on all the cards.
Yeah,
so,
it's pretty good.
Yeah, that is forestry, and there is a download that is available of some extra content for that is totally free
That's
too.
right. We have it on the website.
Yeah. And
like starting player cards or like starting cards. I'm blanking on it right now, but it's on the website.
if you are interested in becoming a playtester, Mikkel has more content that he's looking to playtest, and we'd love to hear from you, and we can connect you to him. Pink Troubadour is newer but very valued partner, and so we'd love to help them out with that. And if you like playtesting and seeing the game more in a prototype stage or an expansion in a more prototype stage, he is looking for a couple people for that.
They've got some neat stuff coming. It's always exciting talking to the guys at Pink Troubadour. Oh yes.
Okay. So on this one, I've seen several people ask about the storage, how you store it. This one.
You want to hold it up to the camera if you can?
Yeah. Arkwright. remember, massive box. We were trying to get it all to fit in here. One of the things that you need to know is that all four factory, all the factories for all four players can fit in that bottom space underneath your
Would you like to give a
worker
top-down
board.
view?
Yeah, in just a second. Let me pull it out of here. And I just want to point this out to people because I think some people were missing out that it was perfectly formed to make all of your factory boards fit in here. So, and I just, I'm going to put up a little video of my own or some pictures somewhere else. So I won't get too deep into this, but I just want to point that out because several people have asked about that. Like, how do I store all this? And the answer is, with the limited space, we did try our best to make that happen. So when you come to this, so you have your worker board here. And by the way, you can put your worker board in here and put it back in after you take out your factories you need for your player count, and that will help to keep this board flat. But you can store all of your factories for each player in a single quadrant here underneath. I like to do mine the other direction, but either way, they all fit for one player in one quadrant underneath this board. Because I think part of the confusion was some of the wood bits come underneath here on this.
I see that. Yeah.
When it comes from the factory. But once you've punched it out and you've assembled it, you're going to just slide all those factory boards underneath here. So that's Arkwright. There is a...
Bottom Shelf Board Games also
yeah.
said, it's been too long since I've played Arkwright.
The colors on this pop so it's the presentation of this to me blows me away. It just looks so awesome.
Yeah.
Really, it's very pleasing to the eye.
I'm probably going to play tomorrow or Sunday again with some people. I played a two-handed game the other day myself, just going through some of the things and looking at the game. So if you haven't yet played, this is your chance to play. And
We're getting low on stock for
Yep.
sure, so
Yep.
that's another one. That's the thing we're doing this year is the number of games we have is quite a bit, and we have to make sure we have enough room in the warehouse. So
Yeah.
that runs going to be pretty quick moving.
yeah,
Is that about it?
that's all I have. I mean, we're going to have a lot more announcements coming later this year, but like we said at the beginning, we want to make sure we have definite timelines in place for everyone before we share that information and share more. And yeah, there's a card game I would love to talk about more, but I want to make sure we have the timeline ready for all of you before we share more. And when we do, we could share a bunch of artwork. That would be fun.
Yeah, artwork is fun to share. Maybe physical components.
Mhm.
Just the package itself is always nice. So.
Yeah, that would be better if we just order our pre-production copy and have the cards here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll get Rising Cultures to the table here in a couple weeks. Just a busy time of year I feel like every time we're on this, we're like, it's so busy time of year.
Yeah.
And Bottom Shelf also wanted to ask again, what were your favorite games of last year?
Oh, and just in general?
Oh my gosh, Alex, why are you doing this to me right now? I gotta think.
I'm going to say one of the names incorrectly because I almost did it the other day. I almost called it Druids of Fedora, like the hat, but it's Druids of Eudora, I think.
That's a Stefan Feld.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Played it a few times now. I really like it. It's my favorite Stefan Feld game in a while. How about you? Anything that you really
I'm
like?
sitting here thinking of all the. I have work on my mind, and it's really hard to pivot to
Right.
that, to like the casual play. Goodness gracious.
I'll cut you off real quick to say we have a question in chat from Playing for Second, and they're
nice.
asking, any chance in the future for a Three Kingdom Redux Deluxe?
Tell Brian that's a negative, sir. Some of my good friends up in the Cleveland area. I don't know. Yeah, it's Canton area. I know it's Canton. Canton's a little bit different than Cleveland.
Bottom Shelf also said Fedora Druids needs to happen.
I would
Fedora Druids.
Fedora Druids. Anyway, I don't know. We can't say everything that we enjoyed either yet because we have more surprises coming for you.
I think my game last year is one we're going to be doing at Gen Con this year, which we'll talk about later. And that one just clicked. We have a sample. I'm going to bring it home this weekend and play.
Yeah.
Starts with a P. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Because I want to show the game when we talk about this.
Yeah.
But from us, I really, really enjoy Galileo. I really enjoy the way that game plays. The other one is Sunavalo. Just those two. It's those optimization. It's the fun unlocking of your stuff on your board. I enjoy that with Sunavalo.
And
Playing for second says not cool, Clay.
Love you, Brian.
I mean, that's a good point on Sunavalo. What a year! Oh my goodness.
I played Kingdom Death Monster for the first time this year, and my neighbors are new to gaming, and very thematic games is what they like to play, and it's been fun to get together and just have a couple beers and try not to get slain by the monsters. Bad stuff happens, but yeah.
I'm going to do the sales thing and remind people that if you want a copy of Sunavalo, I wouldn't sit on that.
That's another one that's low.
I would not
There's
sit
a
on that
lot.
forever because
That's probably the lowest.
yeah,
And Forestry's probably right behind it.
yeah, Forestry and Sunavalo are both pretty low, and if you're interested in that and you don't want to wait forever, you should probably do that. Yeah.
But yeah, hope you all have a good weekend.
Yeah.
Enjoy that cool, cold weather. We're like in the 20s today.
It's a good weekend to play some games.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.